Enough. Enough. You've had enough. Who was this guy? Hey, it's me, your old pal, your old buddy Wayne. How are you doing? When's Walpurgis? Next week. Whoa, new fit. You like the new fit? When next week? Like what day? Yeah, I think you've got your answer. How you guys doing tonight? I'm doing good. How about you? Feeling better, feeling better. I'm on the up and up. My throat still hurts, but the rest of my body's fine now. And post. Throat still hurt. The rest is okay though. My head's no longer exploding. Why is this here? The factory leads straight into like the coal mine. Or I guess the whatever mine. It doesn't even lead in like naturally, like they just have a pipe, like this is where they throw away their trash. They throw away their trash into the mine. The city planning in Kraut is lacking. Lacking, that's the only word I have for it. It leaves you wanting. Oh, this asshole. Nice try, pal. He's a little sneaky guy. It'll take a lot more than that. Cancel Christmas, pal. I'm Santa's strongest little elf. No name will go uncrossed from the naughty list tonight. I'll make sure of it. Saw it coming and I still fucked it up. Who are you? I spilled water today? Is like on yourself or like on what? Not anything important though. That sucks though, man. Sometimes I spill water and I feel like a fucking like Neanderthal, you know? Like damn. Sometimes I like drink water out of my jar and it just like starts pouring out of my mouth and I'm like damn. Damn. My wawa. Exactly, you get it. You get it. You understand. Sometimes I wake up at like 3 a.m. in the morning really thirsty. So I like crawl to the kitchen and I get a new jar, fresh jar. Pour in some fresh water. Is this oil or water? And I imagine that's how like the people who first crossed the Sahara Desert felt like when they found an oasis after miles upon miles of like traveling, after many a mirage, to stumble upon a true blue oasis. and sip from its clear waters, untouched by man in all of history. That's what it feels like when I wake up at 3 a.m. and I get a fresh new jar and fill it with cool, crispy water from my kitchen sink. And I gulp it down and it starts pouring out at the side of my mouth. But then I kind of like it. It's like, damn, yeah, this is good water. Wait, how do you feel about Silent Orchestra? I think it would be a banger ID Ego combo. I like Silent Orchestra a lot. I like the weapon a lot. I wish he didn't decimate my ears every time he breached. Other than that, he's a pretty cool guy. They did it as an ego, would it be the 4-5 coin ego for the 4 movements in the finale, or would it be an ego with 4 versions? I feel like... Didn't you post something about... I feel like you posted something about Silent Orchestra ego, didn't you? About it taking up all your slots. I think that'd be fucking cool. I think Aleph ego should be kind of unique and fucked up like that. Was it Teth, E, Wob, and Aleph? I can kind of fuck with that. It's kind of a good idea. It's kind of a banger.
Could they be from Moonlight Town? Whoa, did puppets do this?
That would require coding, not Kim Ji-hoon's strength. Be one ego taking 4 slots or 4 separate ego? If it was just the Aleph ego and then the Aleph ego like overrid all those other slots. One ego taking 4 slots, yeah. Multi-sin? Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know, I just really want Aleph egos to be like fucked up and weird, you know? I feel like Project Moon does a really good job with making things fucked up and weird, but in like cool ways, as it pertains to like lore and gameplay. I want Aleph egos to be like really fucked up and weird. They're supposed to be kind of special, you know? Would a multi-sin ego skill be too OP? Well, I mean, it's an Aleph, you know? It's supposed to be kind of OP. And assumedly, it's gonna have like some price. Kind of like how WoWs don't just have a big like sanity cost, they also like drain your sanity for turns afterwards. Assumedly, they would have their own like special price. And passives take 2 sins. What about skills? Like skills that are multiple sinned? Multiply sinned? What did I just get? Neat. Yeah. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know how much benefit or like... I feel like that would be more of a lore thing than anything, right? I'm a big proponent to like a character's skills kind of like telling you about themselves. I don't think it would like shake up like gameplay a whole lot. No fucking way that miss. You're ditching you down. Up against the wall. You didn't even take me to dinner or nothing. You're fucking with me. Ego that costs HP would be nice. The only thing is it could fuel ego better. Sorry, I missed a chat. What would having 2 sins on one skill really do? Give you 2 resources, potentially apply multiple damage buffs from enemy weaknesses? Yeah. I think some dimension shredders do. A lot of corrosions do that. Only thing is it could fuel, yeah. But I don't think it would be like super huge. Because assumedly it would be like one skill that has 2 affinities, right? It wouldn't be like we get an ID and then all his skills are multi-affinity. I don't think they would do that. Oh, you want it to be all his skills? I don't know, if they introduce a new mechanic, I don't think they're gonna like blow their load like that. Maybe they will, what do I know? I love that he walks around in the boom cavern. So why is this here? Let's talk about environmental storytelling. Let's talk about level design. You kind of don't want your game to like feel like a video game, you know? And I just ask myself, like, okay, there's a big pit here. That's fine. That makes sense. But then there's like, assumedly there was water in this pit at some point. Or if it ever rained, these graves would flood. Like, they would flood. And then like, why the fuck are these explosive barrels here? Are they mining for something? Clearly not, because there's no like explosions around. It's just here to be here. It just takes you out of it a little bit. I don't know, I feel like I'm really good at suspending my disbelief. Like something happens in a video game, I'm like, yeah, I'll play along. I'll play ball. You know, I want to be immersed. I want to be invested. But sometimes you put like the sewers next to like the opera house. And what the fuck am I supposed to think? Sorry, I'm just talking, you know, I yap sometimes. Apple ID would probably be like pure sinking. Lies of environmental storytelling. Maybe some unique sinking debuff. I don't know if the ego gear does anything special. Ego would probably have 4 versions, once for each movement. The finale would probably just kill your sinner or drain a bunch of ego resources sanity. It would look cool if a skill would have gloom blue and half envy purple. Can we get our rainbow skill one day? That was supposed to be Gregor's Rose's skill. He was the false prophet instead. It costed like 2 of every ego or of every resource. And then it did jack shit. The false prophet. The resource shit, all it really does is lust, yeah. It was supposed to be you, Gregor. You were supposed to have the cracked up, poked up wild ego. People hate thorns for the longest. I think it's pretty useful. I think they just kind of expected more out of it. Especially because Gregor, especially at that time, Gregor was kind of like, you know, Gregor wasn't sitting pretty or anything. Gregor was still like suffering from having a lot of like mid IVs and egos. And didn't help that finally got a WAV. And then it wasn't like who was the other WAV. Best voice acting in ego for the corrosion. I feel like Gregor's voice actor always does good though. At least he looks like white material. I think the Lust Nuke team like Blood Fiends is actually pretty good. Can't go over here. Why? Corrosion Thorns is on another level. Wait, I have the emote. Never mind. Hello. Santa's little elf. Santa's little helper. Here to save Christmas.
Do you want to go up, child? I'm sorry, but the train isn't in service anymore. The cathedral isn't the sanctuary it once was. The people who went up there never
That
returned.
scream is intense.
I still don't know what happened, but I do know this. The cathedral is off limits. Forever. If you're determined to pass, you must prove
None.
your identity.
In hatred ego
Who
being
are you?
Aleph because of her high affinity.
Are you
Do you believe
a
this?
stalker?
I don't want to believe it, but I think Project Moon would do it.
Interesting. I thought all the stalkers died when the workshop tower collapsed. As for me, I'm as good as dead. A sinner who lost everyone I ever
The corrosion,
loved.
something that doesn't hit different.
I have no right to stop someone as determined as you. Please be safe up there.
We saved her. She's not on the naughty list. The Ergo's whispering.
Please be safe up.
Yeah, but you know, I kind of don't trust Project Moon to keep to their power scaling.
Ladies
Oh, God.
and gentlemen,
They're setting to
welcome
turn you
aboard
off.
the Pilgrim's Cable Railway. Now, those of you who joined us in Moonlight Town, we hope your preparations for the Pilgrim's journey are well underway.
Oh, and I was hoping that would turn you off.
Fascinating town, Moonlight, just fascinating. Back in the day, the only way to reach the cathedral was using a rope and pulley. So,
Turn it
thanks
off,
for building
turn it
it
off,
on a
I'm thinking, why
cliff, St.
damage.
Frangelico.
This is worse than
Hi,
Silent
kid.
Orchestra.
Hi, kid. Frangelica. Wonderful saint. Wonderful. Anyway, next stop, the Bridge of Atonement. While you atone there, don't miss a magnificent view of beautiful Krat. It's been my pleasure, friends.
Getting
And
an Aleph now would
enjoy
be
the rest
crazy.
of your journey. I've been your captain on this ride, Gemini. Well, not bad, huh? Oh, I really am good at this. When in doubt, let Gemini be your guide. You look annoyed. What I do? I'm sure it's fine. Let's get a move on, pal.
Oh, what I do.
Oh, something's off. Do you see that over there?
Jiminy Islands.
I recognize dead puppets. That's to be expected. But what is that?
Getting an Aleph now would be crazy. I feel like reading the sentiment of people back when, like, before we got WoWs. They said the same thing before we got WoWs. Back when Gemini wasn't boring. Let's do this.
Oh, no idea what those things are, pal.
Wait, what's up? I'm the funniest Heathcliff meme in the entire world. You should watch it on stream. If it's not the funniest Heathcliff meme in the world, you have to spend half your polls on the common poll banner. We have a deal. Okay. He's confident in this one. He's confident in this one. No. Oh. Yes, he won't do it. But is it not the funniest Heathcliff meme in the world? You hear that second part where I said okay. I'm glad you didn't bet on it either. I'm glad you didn't bet on it either. He's smiling. You gotta choke a lot of me, I'll admit. Speaking of pulls. Will you be pulling on stream? Yeah. This anime night with a gambling night. No. Gambling once a week? Only once a week? I could never.
What is happening? What's their problem? Wait, their bodies are strangely altered. I don't know what's going on. Keep those eyes of yours open.
How many pulls are you dropping, Draft? Going to get new stuff. Just use everything. Here goes whispering. Huh? I wonder if Emo Boy will still be down here. Probably. Which one? Emo Boy is down here. I know what you are.
Mercy, I beg you, don't kill me. I thought you were from the organization. Never mind. My name is Janjo. I'm an a pharmacist. Yes, pharmacist. I was able to use medicine to slow the infection. Sorry, I ramble when I'm... Many substances can be poisonous. The gold coin fruit might just... Can you let me know if...
Did I get a second cube? No, I still just have the one.
The people of Ancient Krot, they claim special power. I don't know how it works. If you can help me...
Over 60k-ish will get me. 144 is probably enough then. I've never...
I'm headed to the St. Frangelico Cathedral. You can find me there if you need me.
I won't. I don't. Read the pull pity 3 times, I was playing for the worst outcome. I've never failed to get every single thing that I wanted out of Walpurgis. I don't plan on starting now. 72k. Can get that before my PP end. Thank you. And the puppets were fighting these guys. All coming together. So I'm really the good guy all along. It was just Geppetto's bitch ass that like made him evil. For the puppets evil. My goat Romeo. Hit pity on Honglu and Phil Claire, so it's nothing new. I think the only time I ever needed to hit pity was to get like announcers. I'm very confident that Lady Luck will look kindly upon me. She has never scorned me in my time of need. It's global, right? Can't see future banners? Yeah, it's global. And Erica just got a alt. I don't think she'll get one anytime soon. She already has a summer alt, though. Not getting another one of those either. I actually have to be resourceful. We just thought of something. What is it? There's a Capo Ego gift. Another one? I said she won't get another one. She already has one. We're immune to white damage if they wear the suit. When's that coming out? I think it might. If it's not art, let me check. It might have reran before we both got back into it. Want more villain ladies? Well, see, you're in luck because a lot of the villains are Grail units. You can just Grail them. Most villains are Grail units. Can I be being straight up immune to sinking BOP? Immune to sinking? Probably not. It's just one status. Did I not collect that? Actually. Probably make a self-sinking ID like Potential Man, but instead of being negative coin thinking, sinking makes them gain SP. You might never know. Just said like extra steps for Flash when he already does. I had D3 crafting like 5 wall purchases in advance. I feel like I missed something. Maybe if we convert sinking damage to healing, that'd be more useful. This fucking camera. For ego resources. That'd be neat. What is up here? Just the Trinity door? The Riddler? What grade is the moth? What grade is the moth and the Fey Lantern? Oh, we got the LCE suits for. But once the capo happens, it'll make Butterfly Yiseng look like a Mariachi Sinclair. Moth is Wav. There might also just be the possibility that, like, the first Aleph Ego suit we get is LCE. Get up there. Oh. Lantern's death. That's kind of reflected because Faust was 3-star. And Yiseng was just 2-star. Or else you have an Aleph Ego suit, they need to capture an Aleph. I don't know, I mean they captured a Wav. If they can weaponize clip off the turrets. Wav 5. Oh. My flag. Thought I saw a platform over here. Here's a platform. Cities outside the main lobby don't even have Alephs. Who's to say? Lion Man's double-sided spear blade. Double-sided spear blade cherished by Noah the Blind Stalker. The sharpened double blade vibrates like a tuning fork which helps in battle. Noah was aloof, even facing the blood-soaked darkness. His double-sided spear was still crying out and guiding him. Handle of the altered spear used by the Blind Stalker Noah. The shield attached to the handle allows special attacks to deflect enemy attacks. Even after losing his eyesight, Noah did not give up on his duty to protect others. The Blind Stalker added a shield to his cherished weapon and went to battle against the monsters. I did all I could up there, actually. I think I can go back down. Let's expedite this process. Oops, I don't have a weapon. One down, buddy. My turn. If these guys are next, they take a mile. I'm not gonna talk about how that flooding made no fucking sense. Where's the plot progression at? There was stuff left to do upstairs. And post. I can stop posting. I can't help it. I just love it too much. I think I forgot to download the VOD today. It was a Darkest Dungeon VOD. It might have been the last VOD. Hold on. I think I forgot to download the last VOD for the Darkest Dungeon playthrough. Somehow I always forget to download the last VOD for like a playthrough. It always seems to be the last one that I always forget. That's when bot channel's never catching up. Don't say that, we'll get there eventually. It's gotten pretty close. It just gets to like, you know, the curse of me never catching up to the bot, or the VODs never catching up to the main channel. Like we were pretty close, and then I got sick and I was bedridden, so I couldn't go to my computer. The only time I would get up would be like for stream, and like to turn on my computer once a day to like download the VOD. 4 months behind, ain't no way.
Archbishop Andreas once told me.
Like 2 months behind. What month is it? It might be 4 months behind. Anyways, I'm sad that I didn't download the last... Did I not download the last part? Oh, that'd actually be sad. I didn't download the last part. That is upsetting. That is indeed a little upsetting. I forgot. That is kind of sad. I'm a little sad now.
Oh, where are my manners? I'm Cecile, and I serve the
You
Archbishop.
fraud ass
I'm
bum.
the only one left.
Sentences to 50
Everyone's
pulls right
dead.
now.
From the petrification disease, or from the monsters. And you do me a kindness. The Archbishop was a true. If I write his words into... I can't die.
Very upsetting. I hate to see it. Why the fuck is the church built this way? Why you build your church like a video game level? When a game where NPCs actually do stuff, it's always like, you player must do this task for me. But if the NPCs are competent, what do they need you for, you know? What's your purpose in the world? I feel like that's what Peter would say. To excuse such things. I have to do this as a at least have some agency. It's comical how much NPCs suck at doing things. You almost start to wonder how they lived this long in the first place. How did you make it this far? You're the luckiest son of a gun I've ever seen. And fear and hunger. When you don't play as like Darce and she just gets stoned to death by like one fucking cave dweller. You wonder how she got past the guards if she gets fucking killed by the cave dwellers. Damn. Ragnvaldr like gets infested by a parasite and goes fucking insane. Enki like has a panic attack and fucks two like ghouls. And becomes the super marriage. And then Kahara gets like fucked in the ass and goes to jail. How's the game? It's a fun little bop, you know. A fun little bop. Having fun. Eileen gives you a hunter quest if you're fighting him, and if you don't help, she could die. Your nut back with your shoulders higher than your chin? No, it's not. That game was 2016. Yeah, well, you know. Writing's hard. What can they say? I'm on your side. Let's make that clear. I don't know why it doesn't happen more often. Oh, they were foreshadowing the Arm of God things that long ago. Where it came from, it is. Sorry, I have no sense of direction. Here's one little goon. Here's the second little goon. Where's the third devious little miscreant who snuck up behind me? interrupt me no longer. That's actually fucking tragic. What a bastard. He just stand the ground that long. The fight, not nap time, asshole. I'll get up there. Ask and you shall receive. You're a bastard. When you finish Hardbound for Pirate Software. From what I've heard, I've started to hear a lot of people like kind of shitting on his game. I haven't played it. I've seen some gameplay, like way back when. I can't help but feel that I feel like I used to hear a lot of praise for the game. Now I'm starting to hear like a lot of the opposite opinion. And I feel like there might be some bias there. He makes a good game, he makes a good game. But I feel like a lot of people might just be like shitting on it. Because he made it. It's okay because he's a douche. Him in general, to be honest. When you play it, I want to clown on his game. We'd only be supporting him further. Playing into his hands. He's gonna make a YouTube short about how like everybody talks shit about him, but his game downloads are up. And we'll be contributing to that statistic. Are you okay with that? You're gonna be another little number in his stats box for him to brag about and gloat about. He's gonna laugh like a little frog. Because I played his game. Do you want that? I learned something about him? What is it? All a part of his evil plan. What did you learn about him? I feel like I missed something. Learned he used to make not safe for work furry Dragon Girl avatars in Second Life. I heard about that too. But yeah, I don't know if his game is good or not. I used to hear a lot of praise for it, like it actually has some like pretty deep and intricate systems, even if the coding's kind of ass. The game's good, I don't think people should shit on just because he made it, which is what I feel like is going on, because I feel like the opinion has really flipped recently. The code's ass, there's no denying that, you know.
Damn it! I can't find the way out. Monsters everywhere. I need to grab my share and leave.
Look at this fucking clown. Clown? I'm Santa's little fucking helper, excuse you. That's it. You're going on the naughty list, buddy. I'm coming for you next. You see this face? This is not the face of mercy. I don't know, I think the issue is the time it takes to make the game. Yeah, I mean, that too. There's definitely criticism to be had there. I've heard he's been working on it for 7 years, and it has less like content than Undertale, which was like 2 to 3 years of development time. Definitely something to be said there. Ooh, the naughty list. Want to see what I did people in the naughty list? Never called him out because he didn't have time to make it, yet he streamed Dune 12 hours one day. Yeah, I mean, it's like, how do I say this? You're going on the naughty list, he's coming for you. Coming for you. Missed my comment. Is there another one? Oh, he hasn't updated in a year. His updates are minor code changes like text size, and he did exactly when Steam implement. But if a game goes a certain amount of months without an updated flags, the game is abandoned. Basically doesn't even work on it.
Oh, that's odd. I thought I was the only one with a sound mind here.
I think he's definitely like, he switched to that like, he was a game dev who streamed his process. And now he's a content creator who does game dev on the side, you know?
Sure, I don't need to introduce myself.
He saw where the
These
money was at, I
golden
think.
wings? Yes, you guessed it. You don't know who I am. Preposterous! Everyone in Krat has heard of me.
He saw where the money was
You live
at.
under a rock. I'm Alidoro the Hound.
To be honest, I heard
Treasure
he wasn't
hunter
really a game dev.
extraordinaire. Yes, it's a nickname. I ditched my real name in the past.
Yeah, there's a lot of people have called this a question. His job history. A lot of people have called this question his job history. People yap saying big words. Yeah. Sorry, the collar of my coat is like sticking out and it's poking my back. Janitor moment. Don't people pay Patreon to support the game though? Well, you know. I'm not sure if it's like to support the game, to support him who makes the game, or to support him. But I'm sure once you get a big enough head, any money that people give you is for you and not for like any sort of project that you're working on, you know? He's apparently amateur, but he has 20 years of experience. I did see a bit of his code.
I'm looking for other survivors of this disaster, but it's been a lonely search, and there's danger around every corner. Do you know of a place where I can take refuge? Preferably someplace clean and comfortable, you know, civilized.
I don't.
Vanini Works. I didn't give that place much thought. That's
His
where
work,
the
his
puppets
GitHub
are
is
being
non-existent.
made, after all.
Well, you can see his code sometimes on his stream. I don't watch his stream, but his code gets posted to like programmer subreddits that I'm subscribed to, and people clown him. And I did see some of his code today, actually. If you'll remember, when I was working on like my card game, which was like a 1 year, like I had like 1 year as a programmer, give or take, more or less. The way that he set up like the way that he set things up in his game were kind of it was like very close to the way I set things up when I was rushed and like cobbling things together to like create the illusion of a working game so I could like turn something in. And then I had to build the rest of my game around like that super shaky structure that barely like worked to begin with. That like half-assed, like cobbled together, held together by spit and like fucking beer tape. It was like, brothers, this straight up German Shepherd head. It was like it very closely resembled my work. And when you're allegedly as experienced a programmer as he says he is, and I see his code and I'm like, that kind of looks like my code, it's not a good thing. I'm admittedly a very bad programmer. Hear me out. Play it and be fair, and us the chatter shit on him, and you occasionally go, hey guys, be nice. Oh. I don't know if my hex worked. How's that coworker doing? Anything happen to her? Oh, I'm sorry, did I interrupt your heartfelt speech? No, you're good.
But I heard tell of a shelter there as well. With no first-hand knowledge, I suppose I have to trust you. I have a lot of searching ahead of me, so why don't I lighten my load? Consider this an act of charity. A thank you gift.
Oh, you did it,
Take
didn't
it.
I? Diego whispers to me. Kind of looks like, he looks a bit like Santa with all the presents on his back. I'm like the elf. I'm the elf. But he's the Santa
Since
imposter.
you're so helpful, I'll give you a peek at my collection. Show me what you're worthy of.
There's a lot of stuff happening with my coworkers. The coworker who like was supposed to train you or whatever. How are they? Did they train you or whatever? Yeah, that one.
As a descendant of aristocrats, the very best families, I have a duty to the common people. I live my life fulfilling that duty. And part of that duty is ensuring these items are returned to their rightful owners. What I'm showing you is just a portion of the collection. If you come to the refuge, we'll be able to continue our confabulation.
Guess you don't
Until
really chat with
then-
her often. Damn.
Remember this hound when golden wings shine.
What weapons do I have? I have the sword, etiquette, trident.
Since you're so helpful,
If anything bad
I'll
has
give
happened to
you
her
a peek.
lately. The raid leader's Urga. Broken Heroes Urga. Flame. Holy Sword of the Ark. Worked on Wayne, he's been sick for a week. Worker that chairs my lab fucking hates her though. Every chance he gets, he cusses her out beneath his breath. Try more harmful hex. Maybe I'm just really like susceptible to hexes. Her name again. Maybe I'm just really susceptible. Special greatsword that was lying asleep in the Saint Frangelico Cathedral can transform between a special greatsword and a glaive. The Arc Saintess's weapon was reproduced for puppet use and it made a grand appearance at crowd events. However, its legendary holiness cannot be reproduced. But yeah, that day that you told us about your coworker Gemini, Draft cast a hex on me, and I've been bedridden with illness for a week now. We were wondering if the hex worked on your coworker too. The other day, he said, when that old bitch dies, I'll go to her funeral just so I know where her grave is, just so I can piss on it. Crazy. I'll find more voodoo YouTube tutorials. So either Draft is really like magically potent, or I'm really magically susceptible. I guess we'll come to find out. Yeah, if she does get sick, we'll never know because she tends to be sick all the time. Darn. Oiled again. Versus. I'll go bigger. I'll go all out for this one. That was easy. You doing? You know what? I could have grappled onto him from there. Surprised he hasn't switched to his monster form. Drop the Voodoo King. This is like, I feel like this is the only time that it switches to this sort of cutscene in the whole game. It's so weird. What YouTube tutorials? Because I thought the people doing them were cringy, but they may work. There's not a dart monkey next to their house. Heard that worked pretty well. Put down Quincy next to their house. Nothing gets past his bell. I want to hear the chuckler again. I don't want to skip the cutscene.
And now, the stage is set.
Oh god. Just as weird as I remember it being. Your body stays? No, it doesn't.
I want to go back to the old Krat. The old before grief overtook me.
The chuckler. Chapter early on, hold on. Okay. Where's this Alidoro fella?
You? I didn't think we'd ever meet again. Can't say I'm happy to see you, though. Sorry, I let my frustration get the better of me. This place is crawling with hostile puppets. You must have known that, but you still sent me here. Honor and trust are everything to this hound. You've insulted me to the core. I'll never forgive you. But perhaps there's a shred of decency in you?
Yes,
So
I'm
I'll ask
happy to
again.
see you.
Do you know of a safe place?
I'm sorry, Alidoro. You're on the naughty list.
Nice try, but I've been there already and I know better. The puppets have already destroyed that
I look like a
place.
fucking joke to you. Honk honk.
Again, you spurn my trust. But even a brave soul like me
Is that
cannot
Mike?
afford another enemy
No, that's
in times
Alidoro.
like these.
The
I
hound.
shall show you mercy. Perhaps it will inspire a nobler
Like Gordy.
spirit in you. But beware. Do not
that
fool
Mike?
me ever again.
It is Mike. The Ergo whispers. Tells me to cut you down where you stand.
You tricked me with your lie. You disappoint me. But I'm no stranger to beneficence, so I shall let it pass one more
You
time.
made that word up.
Know that even my forgiveness has its limits. Remember, the hound's fangs crave the traitor's neck. You tricked me with your lie. Remember,
And I have boss weapons.
it seems the hotel is the only other option. You tricked me. Remember,
With your lie, bro. My name's Pinocchio. That's literally the whole thing. This guy didn't read the book. This guy didn't watch the 7 movies. I didn't turn into a donkey that one time when I smoked. I wouldn't know, because I didn't read the book. I didn't watch the 7 movies. Did that happen? You could be making it up. I believe you. Nobody talks about that. There's 7 movies? There's more than 3, that's for sure. Oh yeah, happens in the fucking Disney movie of all things.
Welcome to Hotel. This is a supply box.
These kids get turned
officially
into donkeys.
approved by the city of Krat. I shall open it and add it to the hotel shop. Many thanks, good sir.
I'm bringing back the original drip. For all the longtime fans out there. Going back to the original. The original story, they were gonna be sent into sex slavery. It'd be fucking disturbing, especially for Disney. Intriguing. Now I kind of look like an elf. I'd pay to fuck a wooden donkey. A wooden child donkey, no less. If you were to like ask the whole world, you'd find a few takers, I think. I have boss weapons. When you look like a bowling pin. Bowling pins kind of look like penguins, and penguins kind of look like they wear tuxedos. So if anything, that's a compliment. Please never change this look. No, fix it. Sorry. You told me I look like a bowling pin, and that made me really insecure. And had Andy. It looks stupid. Pinocchio doesn't get turned. Some street kids do.
Oh, it's you. This hotel is indeed a refuge from the dangers of
I
the
like
outside
bowling
world.
pins. Me too.
I am the Hound.
They really know how to
Descendant of the
handle
city's most
balls.
aristocratic families. Repaying debts is what we nobles do. Betrayal creates a debt that is particularly hard to pay back. But I am a man with generosity and
Where
mercy.
Pinocchio
and
children are
abundance.
indeed kidnapped, taken to a
I shall
land
give
called
you the honor
place called the Land of
viewing my
Toys or
treasure,
Pleasure
so
Island.
that you may apologize. However, you must prove your worthiness. For this legendary treasure, the ego of a powerful enemy shall suffice. It's up to you if you want to make the exchange. Take your time to admire it. I've certainly done likewise.
Isle of Misfit Toys from that one Rudolph movie? I know Rudolph. Oh, I know Rudolph. Big friend of mine. Just an angel. Big friend of mine. He actually took me here to Kraut. He was actually my ride here, you know. Although, Frantically Scribbles, people still like weird nonsensical crossover in 2025, right? People still play Smash, yeah.
That book reminds me. All of Krat knows the story. But this who?
A rare Wayne W. That joke. Rare. Rare. Not many children trick them to getting infected by a virus that turns lazy children into donkeys, turn them into slaves. Why didn't I get... Okay, I guess if they have the sleeve, that's the only time I get the... That's the only time I get the humanity. Stop focusing on the negative way. My bad.
The cathedral. It seems nowhere is safe now.
Once in a blue goon.
Maybe
Nokia's a
those
wild
who
tell.
went there seeking refuge became monsters
Perfect name for
somehow.
Wayne's autobiography.
But the petrification
Once in a
disease
blue
turns you to
goon.
stone,
Like that's
not
it.
into a monster. I'm worried about the Malam district, just below the cathedral. I wonder whether there are monsters there, too.
That's cool. You better get a fucking credit in your book, man, because that title cannot be beat. I don't know if I'll call the book that. Maybe the movie adaptation. They got trick weapons. Whoa. And he still holds it the fucking same, okay. And you end the book with and post. I'll do it just for you. Small shovel run today? Small shovel run? Researching weapons each stream to keep it interesting. I thought you wanted me to main the fucking scissors. What up, Wayne? Those are called trouts. How's it going, Grommy? A shovel with a dagger hilt. Said you stopped using scissors. No, I was using scissors this whole time. What do you mean? I was using the scissors this whole time.
You know that stalker? The Hound? Is it true you brought him here?
Have you been
Wow.
enjoying
I
Odyssey,
didn't know he
Grommy?
was still alive. Thank heavens. I haven't seen him in person. I'm so glad that... You're my looks give it away, don't they? But I would... My family, but that's I suppose my...
Lady, I just want to build new weapons. Rode the delivery van all day since like 10 a.m. Just got home. Oh, sick. Wait, was today your first day? Or was that like still training? Oh wait, let me put on the salamander dagger. Oh yeah. Yeah, booted up now, but it's been fun. First day of training, but I asked my trainer to let me take the lead. Nice, dude. Taking initiative. I built a trowel. Look at that. Homie got paid to ride shotgun for like 9 hours. I'm sure he appreciated it.
I know my way.
He need to tell his grandkids about you. Oh, what if I make the pizza cutter? Got the hang of it real nice after a couple hours. Encouraged him to take a nap if he would like. Did he?
I know my way.
Pizza. Pizza. If he did take a nap, then you were doing crazy well. You're doing insanely well. He trusted you with his life. You seducing this guy? Negative, he did not. Said he spoke at length about his favorite music, Irish folk songs and Indian pop music. That's cool too. Look at my super epic shovel. I'm like the soldier from hit video game Team Fortress 2. The Cosby pills.
I know my way.
He was pretty cringe, not gonna lie. He was saluting all the other Amazon trucks he passed. Told me about how he's a hardcore Christian, how his wife needs to respect her husband. That's what God said? Oh. So you got a little weird, huh? Saluting the other Amazon trucks.
I know my way.
You saw the pills were working. He does sound a little strange, a little deranged. Saluting the other trucks. That's a little funny, at least. It's a little funny. I'd laugh. I think he was joking and I would laugh.
Full of surprises. A puppet that keeps changing, keeps
But he beats his meat to
growing.
infomercials.
I can feel a change in your ergo. Change is never easy. Look at me. A human trapped in the shackles of the past. I wish I was back in Krat before the Krat was a city of light.
Speaking of pills, I'm
City
officially
of
medicated,
joy.
and aside from paying for the doctor visit, the
wish
script
I
is
could
only
go back.
$12.
Even just for one day.
Nice. I hope it works out. Oxy?
People have no thanks for keeping.
Rose? Jankum. I had a coworker in Chick-fil-A who would do Jankum. And then he would talk to people about how he did Jankum. He was a little weird. He listened to a lot of like obscure and like experimental music. And if he wasn't talking about like the drugs he did that weekend, he was talking about weird experimental music. He was a little weird. He got some sexual misconduct allegations against him at work. I think the only reason that like he still kind of had a job there was because like his best friend was marrying the best friend of the manager. I think he kind of had an in, you know? That's poo, Wayne. It is. The Wellbutrin course into my veins. Wayne, I sent you something on Discord. I'm gonna suck itself. What if I didn't lose? It's that simple. It's that easy. It's that easy. I agree. That guy's ahead of his time. Yeah, that guy was kind of a little weird. Made me think of you. Thanks. I too am a genius. Wise beyond my years.
A victim of the Petric disease lead to puppet frenzy? But puppets shouldn't frenzy either. But the stalkers blame me. That's why my only wish is that you stay a good boy.
Wait, anytime I encounter a Mexican Edgar?
No resentment.
Why? I'm like the opposite. I'm a Mexican Wayne. Don't say that. I cringe a little bit when I see a Mexican Edgar.
I've been
Edgar.
investigating the puppet. I just...
You look like an Edgar? No, I don't.
What I mean, you're welcome to take...
No, I don't.
May I be of assistance?
No, I don't.
I can decipher... What? No, of course I did.
No, I don't. Is that Edgar funny for a reason? For a minute? Edgar? I was saying it more with like the Mexican accent. I was saying the Mexican pronunciation. Said like it was two words. Edgar? Edgar? Edgar. Oh, that's how you say it in like Mexican. It's my uncle's name, so I would know. I would know, okay, pal? He let me play on his flip phone when I was like 5. He had a Rayman game on his flip phone. That shit was awesome. He also had he game shared with me, like on his like PS3. I think the reason I got to play so many games on PS3 was because of my uncle. He game shared like all of his games to me. That shit was fucking awesome. A flip phone? A flip phone? Flip? 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 Phone? Phone? Flip phone. Okay, buddy? A foot phone. Flip phone. Hey, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Thank you kindly. I'll never forget this. What happened to the first? The first? Oh, to the first three? You don't ask a man that, okay? You don't see me asking what happened to the other 7 bits of Mike. I'm asking. John Expert 12's old. We don't know if they're a man. You don't ask a person, okay? I forgot where this house was at. I gotta save Christmas. I gotta go to this house and deliver presents. I don't know if they're a person. Okay, pal, slow down. Why can't I go up this elevator? Here we go. Everyone's a person, okay? One thing I want to know where Mike's other 7 bits went. It'd be a sentient AI like Draft. That sort of speak's not gonna get you very far with the Basilisk, Mike. When the Basilisk comes for his all, he's gonna quote this very line, and then you're gonna be finished. Where's the other 7,999 QWERTYs? Why don't you tell me, pal? Why don't you tell me? Where was this house? Don't kill me while I'm looking at my inventory. You are the Basilisk? Oh, you're done, buddy. Not me, though. Meanwhile, no one will remember your name, says Edgar. Don't call me that, that's not my name. Not my name. I'm not Edgar. I'm not Edgar, I'm not. Oh wait, is this the guy? Hold on. It is! We made it. Not his name. His name is... There's no underscore, don't put the underscore there. That's Dwayne. That's not my name. It's not my name, okay? Not who I am. Wait. Hey man, what's up? Punk crashing out, says D. Wayne. I can get behind that. I can get behind that.
Welcome.
Buy another apple? I can. You know what? I can get behind that. We're changing the username. No, we're not. That's a joke. You can't hold me to that. My Porgan. Anything good? I guess. Wayne, Discord. Sir, yes, sir. This one you gotta share. Hold on. Is it funny? I posted it in the Discord. I'm also trying to like, here we go. Hold on. It's good, I like it. Hey guys, that's Edgar, not what I'm called. It's good, I like it a lot. Damn, that's you, it is me. You said that's not my name, it's sprang to mind. No, don't change to short hair. That's not what I want. I like that better, actually, hold on. You're always in that fit. It's cold in my room. I gotta stay warm because I'm sick. One fit Andy. Even in that meme you're wearing, I think you just took a screenshot of stream. Listen. Streaming makes my PC make my room hot. So I gotta... We have to give that lady the mark. How would I? Because I just told you. Screenshots from 1742. I don't look a day over 27. You've always been in that fit. Streaming makes my PC run hot, and then my room goes hot. So I gotta turn on my fan. Then if I turn on my fan, it gets cold. So then I gotta put on the jacket. I get cold really easily. 4 months ago, your fit doesn't change. I'm telling you. I've explained this to you over and over again. Am I progressing plot? I think I am. He doesn't choose the fit. These are my pajamas, okay? This is the end of my day. This is the last activity I do before I go to bed. Or at least before I like veg out, you know? Before I go couch potato mode. False. Masturbation. I'm not a gooner, okay? I'm not. Point is, I'm wearing my fucking pajamas. Fucking hell.
It's too late
Christ.
to stop me with a measly holy mark. I wonder what your flesh tastes like.
I wonder if that fucks up the playthrough. Fuck, dude, that scared me. I didn't expect you to be like... I didn't Yikes. Build it before I could goon. You're terminally single. If you don't do it, you will literally die. Guess I'll die, pal. From nut overload. Don't say terminally single. I take a little offense to that, okay? I'm like this by choice. How is that an afterthought? Wayne's not single, yes, streaming, exactly. And Discord kittens, not so much on that part. So I was supposed to give that lady this medal. This medal, or this mark. And I didn't. I forgot to before I killed the boss. I'm so good. So he went beast mode. I have a girlfriend. You can have my funny one-liners. Exactly. What more do I need? All my needs are fulfilled. Okay, pal. Enough out of you. That you gave that lady your medal. I know you got some kittens, you sly dog. No. Guess I'll die 3 seconds later. Wait a minute. I just wanted to address it, you know? I just felt the need to. I just felt the need to.
Once, Krat was just a small town on the coast of little importance.
What's the purpose of this? Oh, that's a stargazer.
This place literally was all there was of Krat. But when some in the city prospered, they left the old town behind. Through isolation and neglect, Krat's first incarnation became nothing but dangerous alleys and desperate slums. On the bright side, I guess, the whole city of Krat's pretty much like that now. The old town caught up with the... It's true what they say. A receding tide sinks all boats.
Another day at the Wayne Laugh Factory. Draft, you basically live in the stream. If Wayne had kittens, you would know before even he did. You're too rebellious? How does that apply to what he said? Did watch this cute Chinese lady who made point-and-click adventure games, but she streams time as Wayne. Kittens are obedient. Oh. How cute, scale of 1 to 10. Here's a 5. I think enough of my time is better spent there. Are you not enjoying your time at the Wayne Laugh Factory? That's a bear. Not good enough. She was a 5. Regular person I meet on the street. He's relatable. He's relatably cute. The best kind, some might say. Bastard. Allison came to smash. Wayne fucking played BG3 yet? Ow. Played enough to know who Halcyon is. It was cute she makes point adventure games. Or he's too busy chuckling. Call me the chuckler. At least he knows the bear. The bear? Jeremy Allen White? The bear? Where he like puts his hands in his armpits? Cousin, I need the linguine, cousin. Cousin, you're fucking up the tomato sauce. That's how they talk on the bear. Cousin. Cuisine. I actually streamed her demo once. I did. A giggling gooner strikes again. Tell me the story of the 7-bit. Oh, dude, you watched the bear? Fucking awesome. Dude, I love that episode. It's like, isn't it like an hour or two long? It's like a fucking movie. That episode's so fucking awesome. When he throws the fork. Fucking amazing show. I haven't watched season 3 yet. I'm really excited to get on that one day. Get down here. Not the wrong one, but that's fine. Love the bear. Love the bear. I should get a poster of the bear. The bear's a show that really knows how to like edge its audience, you know? Finished season 2, still no sign of the bear. I'm holding out hope though. Season 3 will be our season. That's not a good joke, even if you watch the show. Maybe I got a chuckle out of you. Really finished season 2, then got TV fatigue, stopped watching the series I was caught up on. Totally fading though, I'm all caught up on Tulsa King, so I think the bear and Cobra Kai will be soon. I think the website I watched it on got taken down, that was my issue. My buddy just has his jellyfin server thing, so anything we want to watch, he just goes and gets. Nice. I gotta go and like sail the 7 seas with all its dangers. Cousin, I need 78 rotisserie chickens. 8 chocolate cakes, cousin. You wouldn't download a bear, Wayne. I wouldn't download a bear. I download the bear. A definite article. The man himself. Fucker. Christ. I like to look at you though. Give me a chance here, pal. Give me a chance. Give me a chance here, pal. Give me a chance here, pal. Give me a chance. Let's try again. Christ. Low Bloodborne. You would unironically download the bear. Download your mom's butthole pics. Straight to my hard drive. Okay, pal. Why don't you grow up? Why don't you grow up, huh guy? Grow up. Even I don't have an argument. I did really bad against that guy. That guy really busted my chops. Does sharpening arm thing actually do anything, or is it just for aura? You see the little bar above my weapon on the bottom right? That's my durability. I can also use it to enchant my weapon. Where's Max? I have his maternal figure's butthole in my virtual possession. Yeah, I am a little mad about it. I'm a little upset. Jarvis, bring that up. Jarvis, pull up his mom's butthole pictures. But it was just for Aura. It is a little bit. It feels like I'm using a pretty low durability weapon, it feels like. So this is like the first time in the game that I've actually had to like drop in my weapon, it feels like. I just said it feels like 3 times, I think. But yeah, during my first playthrough when I used another weapon, I think I sharpened my weapon like 4 times ever.
1, 2, 1, 2. We have a schedule update for you now. It's time. Tonight!
That guy was comically easy. That guy was easier than the last guy. Okay.
Now, here's a safety reminder for all the malcontents of the Marlon.
That guy sucked. Yeah, that guy did suck.
A nasty puppy has invaded our
All
territory.
Aura.
Be careful.
No meat. Why do you laugh like that? Hey, bad guys. And not the Bloodborne again. Yeah, that guy was kicking my ass. Give me more of him. I think that's the only time that guy appears, actually. From what I can remember, I don't think we ever see him again. Alright, wrap it up. Send in Romeo. No meat? Pause, yeah. All Aura. No meat. No meat on your bones. A man can't survive off of nothing but Aura on his bones. He's a little bit of meat. Aura's not gonna feed your family, you know. That guy was all Aura. You can't have Aura and family, Wayne. It's one or the other. Some people might even say I have neither, so. I disagree. I have Aura. No Aura, Andy, don't say that. You go back to calling me fatherless. Fatherless. Motherless child. Wicked little creature. This is Dark Souls 2. Most of these platforms have collapsed the moment you touched them and killed you. Skill issue. What can I say except for skill issue? Truly. No, like that actually happens in the Ivory King DLC? When? I don't recall that.
At the House of Vanini, even... Oh dear. The Stalkers as a unified force ceased to be after their defeat at the Battle of the Workshop. I believe you've got to be careful, sir. And I see we have new physical...
Remember the 6 times it dumps you down to broken platforms one after another? No. Step on a tile, breaks, you fall, aggro's a knight, floor breaks, repeat until you're at the bottom of the big fucking fire shoulder knight? Maybe. Tiny square room? Maybe. I'm starting to see it a little bit. It was like no Auraless son could ever come from my testicles. They were gonna put you down, but your mother said let's just abandon him.
That is how you are unique. You can go beyond a puppet's limits.
We're thinking of Sunken King.
I don't learn from how humans behave, how they feel. Lies are a weapon. I'll use my power.
Big shoulder fire knight? Yeah, the guy that like lava falls out of the shoulder. That's why they call you the Great Guffaw at high school. The Great Guffaw. Sounds like an Iron King enemy. In the wrong DLC? Yeah. I won't hold it against you though. Ivory is the ice one.
Oh, I saw you go into the factory.
I thought you would have been burnt to a
Brother, being too frank is rude. Why not join forces?
They're the Black Rabbit.
We heard their hideout.
All you have to do.
So, you are smart. It pays to second guess things in Krat. You'll live longer.
Loners don't last around here. Let us know if you change your mind.
You'll,
We'll be waiting.
I'll kill him at the end of the playthrough.
So, you are smart.
Loners don't.
I'd just be mean to them up until then. The castle one with the spears you have to put into the statue of the Fume Knight. That's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah. That's iron. There's a ladder around here. Here it is. Why am I yellow? What did you do to me? Ew. I clean up nice though, it's okay. Bluey. I keep forgetting how it's pronounced. Those doors really take their time.
Here's a news bulletin. This just in. The intruder turned out to be Geppetto Puppet. This month's protection fee will be waived for anyone who hunts it down.
Bastard. Don't need your help. Don't look at me. Give me 1 second. Wait to a safe place. Gotta take a cough drop. Let's try this again, fella. We're the type of dude to boil jelly. I don't like jelly. I don't like the idea of jelly. I don't think I've ever had jelly. Just the idea of it is unpleasant to me, you know? It's an unpleasant thing to think about. I don't like the sound of it. Let me abscond from the situation. Getting a phone call. By golly, if I only knew where. Yeah, jelly just sounds gross though. Mouthfeel, you know? I'm a guy who's all about mouthfeel. Bastard. Yeah, unboiled, that's what I said. The boiled jelly? Unboiled? What are you saying to me? Jelly's gross boiled or unboiled? Okay, pal. Wayne is washed. Need your jelly boiled? That sounds worse. That sounds even worse. I feel like I would hate that more. I'm not washed. My body's washed, but I'm not. I'm in my prime.
Another fight. I stand tall and proud when I'm young. That's right.
I thought they called you the Jelly Man back in 1836. They did call me that. You know how they had the milkmen who like delivered milk walking door to door? I was kind of like that, but for jelly. I hated the jelly, but I love the people, you know? Unfortunate. I hated the work, loved the people. But by God, all those lovely people got their jelly every morning alongside their milk. We're probably like, some man jelly, don't say that. Why would you say that? I don't like man jelly. Man jelly sounds like an Italian name. Alongside the likes of Lorenzini Vanini. Lorenzini Vanini and his assistant Mangelli. Jarvis, write that down. That's a good idea. Jot that one down, Jarvis. Give it to my good ideas document. And be like, what's wrong, bro? Your jelly tastes off today. You've been eating, right? A guy's not allowed to love his friends. Not allowed to look out for my boys. What kind of world do we live in? Where I'm being shamed for such things. Not a world I want to live in. Not a world I'd want to live in. Whiz Bio Jelly would taste better, Mike, Roman, or Giraffe? I'm not answering that. Probably not mine, I ate like crap. But somebody forfeited. One person forfeited. The other two can fight for the title if they so desire. Mike isn't a real human. That's a little rude, isn't it? He's as real as you and me. He's as real as you. Not as real as me though. I take it back, sorry. That internet theory, you're all just little voices in my head. That's true. These days I'm mostly a PNG. The great guffaw strikes again. I wonder what happens if you don't run into that. Jarvis, generate a funny one-liner that's guaranteed to make Wayne laugh. Jarvis succeeded. He did it. That's a real hoot and a holler. These levels feel way smaller on a replay. I was gonna say, let's see if I can kill the rabbits in one try, but I have one heal. Mike's jelly would taste like computer chips. Roman's jelly tastes like vegetables. Giraffes taste like cat food. Who you picking? I'm not answering this question. I'm not gonna talk about drinking the man jelly. People I know. Esther shot me out of the sky. I'm cooked. What if it came from cows? I used to think brown cows made chocolate milk. But who didn't, right? Cows are made from microman and giraffe DNA. Is that better? No. He looks deeply upset. Are you okay, Unc? I'm okay. I'm okay. Unc is rotting. The very flesh falls from his bones. Just picked apart. So there's nothing left of him. Did I get both of them? Nice. Bro's just cranky, he needs a nap. I do kind of need a nap. I didn't take my afternoon nap. It's true. I'll admit it, it's true. I didn't take my nap. Maybe I'm a little ornery. Dang, no bum nap. Trying to get my sleep schedule back in order before I go back to work on Monday. Wayne, what's up? Can you play Ocean Man during the Romeo rematch? Sure. You know what? Sure, yeah, I'll give you that. You can do that. There's another door around here. Yay. This is where I came in. How did I do that? How did I do that? Insane.
I thought there were no more survivors. I do love a bit of commerce, but the bosses are real. Are you? I can't. If it's fake.
We should have leveled up beforehand. Oh, they're not up there now. They warned me. Oh, I guess he does do it one more time. And they're aura farming. I think the spear guy. I like him too. You guys are corny.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
Alright, let me lock in.
Gotcha.
Alright, let me log in. And his bucket hat. Yeah, the bucket hat really sells it. Sorry, I gotta lock in. That was a sorry performance. I'm sorry you had to see that. I forgot how to play the game. These things happen, okay? These things happen.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
Might have forgotten how to play the game. Okay, okay. Okay. We're gonna be okay. I one-tried the last boss. I first tried the last boss. I just kind of... I used all the skill there, you know? I'm allotted a certain amount.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother. Right, demonstration time. Who wants to watch this guy break the...
Sorry, I'm just not doing really very well, am I? I'm just not doing very well in general. What a sorry show I'm showing you, I'm sorry. I'm never gonna save Christmas at this rate. Lock in, dingus. Are you Santa in the base?
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
I wanted to see if I could kill her. The Great Guffaw loses again. I can't keep getting away with this. They can't keep getting away with this.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother. It's been a while since I've got anyone to sit asleep on you. Rest.
Sorry, unlocked. The lock-in was exhumed from my body. Expelled, I mean. It was expelled from my body. We'll get him this time.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
Hey, that works.
You played nice with the others. Don't you want to play with me? Oh no! Knock him out!
Yeah, to take care of her real quick.
This is Geppetto's pub now.
Damn you. You'll pay for that.
I told you we'd do it that time. I locked in. I can still lock in. I do kind of like the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. Wish we got to see more of them.
Hey, check this out. Looks like you, sorta. From a certain angle. You know, if you squint. No, I'm just kidding. No, it looks exactly like you. I mean, you see it, right? With the nose and the...
With the nose.
Right?
Where's it from here? The Barren Swamp? You for sure missed at least one like humanity opportunity by accidentally not giving that chick the mark or whatever. I hope that doesn't fuck this whole thing up.
I'll use my power.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to go up the elevator. Oops. Oh, I see. Okay. That's what I forgot to do. I knew there was a way to progress from there, I just forgot how. I'm gonna go take the elevator. Wayne, what's up? What's up, man?
You have no idea how happy I am to see you, Mr. Stalker.
Don't have work this week. Should I engage my secret time skipping technique in order to reach Wahlberg is faster?
Hello. I'll get straight to the point, but there's I couldn't even get pathetic. Yeah.
Myself unconscious of the frying pan. Yeah, man.
The people of they claim it said maybe you'll. I heard. I heard.
Would you be telling me your secret technique though? What if I steal your secret technique? Is that a wise thing for you to do? I can reset my level. I can respec there. But I gotta go talk to Dad.
You're back. But with the Black Rabbit brother, and why not strike at the root of the problem? Go to Antonia and get the key. I always remember these favors you've done. This portrait. I remember it fondly.
Wayne, what's up?
I thought it was lost forever. I had no idea the Black Rabbit Brotherhood had stolen it. To think that you...
Once my Heishu Malcolm is finished, I was thinking about getting this Spice Bush or Yearning the Call next. What do you think?
Memories.
Spice Bush probably looks
Memories
nicer.
of a happier time, my son. I know just where to hang it in the hotel.
I think Spice Bush looks nicer. In the Yi saying upside 3 pose, yeah dude, that's Aura.
Hurry up. I heard from Geppetto. Rosa Isabel Street is ever so dangerous, and Geppetto and I care about you very much. I feel like my daughter. It's a nice feeling to know. If you came from the Marlin, I knew the tree was at the hotel, of course. I heard it's optimized. The Krat disaster caused many people died, or when they stopped cooperating with the alchemists. Protecting the hotels to inform no idea the Black Rabbit Brotherhood was stealing from it. The hotel is Krat's last place. I'm going to protect you and the people inside until the day I die. If you were in my position, you'd do the same, I'm sure.
Me DMing artists like, hey, can you draw like this thing? Can you draw my guy, but he looks like this other guy? They say yes, and I'm no fuck you, you're cringe, I hate you, I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, well, you know. Money's money.
Thanks for keeping it.
Money's money.
A great weapon calls for...
You never know when. Could happen. If you're not requesting anything not safe for work, I don't think an artist is ever gonna like say no to you, really. You save Aladoro? Well, the real Aladoro is already dead. It looks like he died before the game even started. You save this second Aladoro? I kinda wanna fucking kill him though. Wait. Is that the imposter kid just doing a weird voice? No. But the imposter kid is like a fan of the original Aladoro. Aladoro was a treasure hunter who was kind of like Robin Hood of this world. The Aladoro that we meet in-game was his partner who had a falling out with Aladoro when Aladoro found out that he was selling like the antiques and treasures they found. So the partner killed the original Aladoro and took his clothes and stole his identity. Then nobody knew that the original Aladoro was dead. We were supposed to get this record from the lady. She's fucking dead, so. I was just too good at the game and I beat the boss too fast. Woe is me. Damn, yeah. I was just too awesome. Couldn't handle how awesome I was, so she turned into a goo monster. Space Bush is cool, But if I got a yearning Macaulay com, I wouldn't just be wearing Mersault's suit. You know, when For Her Roses roars, holds its arm like wings. I'd have those, like thorn wings. Banger, right? It's cooler in a cool sense, you know? Spicebush is cooler in like a subdued sense. Like he's just a chill guy. I'm a chill guy. We should draw Yi Sang Spicebush as the chill guy. Chill bush who does its own thing. Exactly.
Rosa Isabel Street, the entertainment district. You might call it extravagant. Operas, operettas, street concerts, all running 24/7. Adelina Corday, the singer in the red dress. Oh, she was the most famous of them all. Legendary prima donna. Well, I'm not sure she's still alive, so I'll pass it's... Yeah, it's getting a little depressing.
I'm more of a chill guy. If I got an ego, I don't think I'd get Yearning Mercala. I get Spicebush because I'm so chill. Now I would just sit in Aura Farm all day like Spicebush does.
Who are you? Ah, my stalker friend.
Who does
I was
Spicebush
worried
even
the puppets
represent?
had come back. They're demons. They won't give us a moment's
Like for Dong Rang
peace.
and Yi Sang?
Even an elderly lady like me drives a lady. There's a... I'm sure...
I'm not sure about the visual symbolism of like... Well, didn't she talk about like seeing flowers or something? No, she was talking about seeing stars, right? Maybe there's like... Maybe the flower itself has some sort of like cultural symbolism that I don't understand because I'm not Korean. But in general, like, I forgot the dialogue leading up to her ego. Well, see, the thing about Yi Sang's Kanto is that he's kind of stuck between like all his friends that kind of fucking hate him now, or that are just like straight up fucking dead. And the thing with Dong Baek is that, like, I don't know how to pronounce her name, sorry if I butchered it, is that she's stuck in the past. She's like, she's yearning for glory days that'll never return, and aiming to like bring the world back to a point where like there was no technology. He's stuck in the past. Spice bushes grew in her hometown. Probably that might be something to do with it. You mentioned that. And then the other guy was that Dong Rang. I forget his name. He's kind of stuck in the future, you know. He kind of lives off of like the feeling that so long as he like makes one big thing, so long as he just keeps working towards this one big goal in the future, that it'll like justify everything he's doing now. He's not concerned about the like here and now, because as he is in the present moment, he kind of fucking hates himself, you know. He's a second-rate scientist who's just kind of coasting off of Yi Sang's invention. He fucking hates himself, but he thinks to himself that like, if I can just keep moving forward, if I can just keep pushing day by day, one day I'm gonna invent something that's gonna like change the world, and then like I'll be worth something outside of like the League's shadow. So you got this guy who's stuck in the future and this chick who's stuck in the past, and then you got Yi Sang who just doesn't like, he's fucking depressed, you know. And he has to learn to like cope with that. He's given two like views that kind of don't work. Dong Baek fact? Dong Baek? Dong Baek. Dong Baek. Not based on a real member of the League 9, but like the famous character from one of his stories, according to the wiki. For instance, the titular yellow camellia flower of the short story, the camellias. Oh, she's the spice bush. In the Yingdong colloquial term for spice bush, also referring what the camellia flower. Wait, what do camellias represent in Korea? It's the symbolism of a yellow camellia. That's fucking humiliating. Gotta kill everybody now because I got shot out of the sky. I think this was a story written by Kim Yu-jong, who was Yisang's friend IRL. Ideal. This IRL League member isn't represented in game, but characters from his novel are. Let's see. Alright, then we fight the lady. If I just, oh, she probably has the key, right? Oh. Hello.
Oh, what a beautiful puppet you are. I can hear your springs even if you try to hide them. Musicians have keen ears, you know. Would you like to sing for me like your friends? I have a feeling the sound of your cries will be especially sweet. Let's have an encore performance of Pain for the Red actress, Adelina Corday.
We literally don't have to fight.
Dedicate this performance to my sister, Adelina! Scream a requiem for me, if you
Okay.
You stole my sister from me, rotten puppets!
I'm gonna break your sword. It's like a humiliating thing to do to an enemy. Yeah.
Scream a requiem for me, if you would. Attire as your sister.
I'm gonna have to be racist and die. We literally didn't have to fight. But okay. What a maroon. What a maroon. Be racist and then die. Oh, we found the original carrier's amulet. Where was it? If I get enough Limbus comms, you could practically run me in your team. Would you be a good team, though? That's the question. Yeah, sure, I'll be with the Mercala Ego, not a good combo. You might be able to pass just off of numbers alone. Wait, what's up?
Oh, you're walking about in a place like this?
Yeah, Crowd City playing at its
You must be a
finest.
stalker. Can I ask you a favor? My wife's body
The
lies
shit
on
pit
Rosa
right in
Isabel
front of the
Street.
Opera House.
There was a fire, and I couldn't reach her through the flames. I know she's gone, but I hate to think of her just lying there. Would you bring me her belongings? Then I'd have something to remember her by. Thank you. Her body is on Rosa. I miss her so much.
Why does that scream kind of sound familiar? Here's how Koreans think British cities are set up. Scream sounds really familiar from that puppet. Oh yeah, Wayne, what's up? You know what Silent Orchestra represents? I don't think I've read their abnormality page yet. Their abnormality page, their history page, or whatever it's called. I haven't read their lore. Do they appear in Library of Bruina? I assume they get more like lore. They appear in Library. They appear in Library, and they also appear in... If they appear in Lobotomy and Library, might give incomplete analysis. That's something to say that the way they reset the Encuffling production caused mental damage represents how X resets days over and over. I don't know if I buy that. I don't know if I buy that either. In the Legacy version, they actually forced restart the game or the day. That's cool. I've seen a lot about the Legacy version. I do think the legacy version was like a lot cooler. If you go look at like the original trailer for Lobotomy Corp, I think it was a lot more experimental. It looked to be a lot more experimental to the way things were gonna work. I always hate to be that guy, but it's like, it always seems like the things we don't get are always the most interesting things in a game. And I guess the reason we don't get a lot of cool things in games like that, or a lot of unused content goes unused, is because it's like those are the things that would be like a lot harder to implement. A lot harder to balance around, a lot harder to like just design everything else around. Or just plain out because like people don't like it. And Orchestra is in Library of Ruina, but you fight it in the game's equivalent of a core suppression, so you don't fight it, you fight someone being corroded by it. To do the same thing, first, second, third, fourth, and then finale. I don't know how library exactly works. I don't know if you like, I don't know if they maybe have like extra lore they give to abnormalities, like a codex or something. That quotes on his abno pages. Well, there might be a little bit of lore there. Don't read them to me. Lawrence does not end, and the capo, I'll find. I'll find. What did I'll find mean? Okay, you're just reading them all to me. I could excuse the first one, because I said that before you sent it. Now you're just sending them all in. Unless that's the Lobotomy Corp stuff. Late to the party, pal. I'm not going back there. I'm not going back down. He's just gonna have to sit there and think about what he's done. We see we're usually like once one of the abnormalities is in, so it gives us an idea of what its ego could look like. Ow. Goon Andy. I'm not a gooner. I don't goon. Don't say that. Don't say that, okay? Don't say that. No, it's a music thing, I just forgot what it meant. I was trying to remember. X reset symbolism. Ow. They do refer to it as performance. The baby killer. The baby blender. Full 5 understanding of Sonic Orchestra. One second. Have you fought Romeo yet? No, he's the next boss. Ocean Man Andy.
We found it! The black dress! But it's just a puppet? What on earth is going on?
What on earth is going on? This guy's banging puppets. Mad clown. What a bastard. Romeo soon. Curious. Look it over there.
Our marriage should have... I'm sorry. Others laughed at me, but I knew... Maybe I'm crazy, though.
Saw the message she left saying she loves you.
She was my... Even puppets have hearts to... I'm more... Please. Remember.
I guess it is a lie because I didn't see the message. I should either lie or like make choices that empower puppets to have emotions. I don't know if that was a lie though. Seems really specific to be a lie, I don't know.
The portrait hanging in Geppetto. I sense something strange. Go to Geppetto's room. I'll use my power.
Extra stamina. How much does that? How much is that really?
Welcome to
Does he ever comment on the nose growing out of the portrait?
I can't believe my eyes. It's almost as if something is growing out of the portrait. I remember commissioning that piece from an artist named, like all artists, he was... Forgive a foolish man his... I know you're curious, so see for yourself. The city of... Ask me...
I will save Christmas. It's the last thing I do. It's the last thing I do. Probably the DLC, hold on. Can I access the DLC right now? Maybe it's because I'm on New Game Plus. Could have sworn it said I had to wait until like chapter 9.
It feels like they're trying to guide us somewhere.
Interesting. A choice for a later date. As always, we'll be back to this tomorrow. Never change, Gemini. Never change. I could have sworn it said I couldn't access the DLC until chapter 9. Yeah, it might be just because but you're not slouched. You've been training me well. What can I say? Maybe it won't actually let me into the DLC. I don't know. Do I want to complete the rest of the game and potentially overlevel for the DLC? I think we'll just speedrun through the rest of the game. And then once we clear chapter 9, we'll go back and do the DLC. I think that's what I want to do. We beat the DLC, then it's nothing but like old content. But we'll give ourselves something to look forward to, I think. Give ourselves something to look forward to. Alrighty though. That'll be it for me for today. Ocean Man, Andy. Ocean Man tomorrow. You guys take it easy. Have a good rest of your night. It's not nighttime for you. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Keep well. Stay hydrated. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.